How does one tackle the dormant seed of fear within one? You have talked of fear several times, but it is neither possible to face fear nor to uproot it. Is it that there is another factor that operates to resolve it? Can one do anything about it? How does one tackle the dormant seed of fear within one? You have talked of fear several times, but it is neither possible to face fear nor to uproot it. Is it that there is another factor that operates to dissolve it? Can one do anything about it? I hope the question is clear. Shall I read it again, or is it not clear? We were going to talk about it on Saturday, but we'll do it now. The questioner asks, is there another factor that will dissolve, uproot at the very root of fear? You're waiting for me to answer? Can we go into it together? Not wait for me to answer such a question, but together investigate a very, very serious problem and very complex problem. This fear has been with man since time immemorial. And apparently, they have not solved it. We carry day after day till we almost die this burden of fear. Can that fear be totally uprooted? That's the question. And the questioner says, one has tried several different ways, but somehow it doesn't disappear. Is there another factor that will help to uproot it? Can we, sitting here, look at our fear? Not only physical fears of loss, of insecurity, of the fear of losing one's children, the fear, that sense of insecurity when there is divorce, the fear of not achieving something, fulfilling. There are various forms of fear. Fear of not being loved, fear of loneliness, fear of what happens after death, fear of heaven and hell, all that kind of stuff. One is so frightened of so many, many, many things. Now can we, each one of us, consciously, sensitively aware of one's own fear? Do we know our own fear? Doesn't matter. Maybe losing a job, not having money, death, and so on. Can we look at it first? Not try to dissolve it or conquer it or go beyond it, but to observe it consciously, observe sensitively the fears, or one fear that one has, a dominant fear. And there are dormant fears that are asleep, deep-rooted, unconscious, way down in one's own recesses of one's own mind. Can those dormant fears, which lie deeply within one, can they be awakened and looked at now? Or must they be, those dormant fears appear only in a crisis, in a shock, in certain strong challenges? Or can one awaken the whole structure of fear? Not only the conscious fears, but also the deep unconscious, those shadowy recesses of one's brain which has collected fears. I hope are we following all this? Or am I talking to myself? Can we do that? First, can we look at our fear? And how do we look at it? How do we face it? Suppose I'm frightened, and I'm not, that I cannot be saved except by some divine person. There is a deep-rooted fear of 2,000 years, right? I'm not even observing that fear. It's part of my tradition, part of my conditioning, that there is only, I can't do anything, but somebody else, an outside agency, is going to help me, save me. Save me, I don't know from what, but doesn't matter. And that's part of one's fear. And of course, there's fear of death. That's the ultimate fear. And so, can I observe a particular fear that I have and not guide it, shape it, overcome it, try to rationalize it? It's there. Can I look at it? And how do I observe it? Perhaps this may be rather important. Do I observe it as an outsider looking in, or do I observe it as part of me? You understand? Fear is not separate from my consciousness. Fear is not separate something outside of me. Fear is a part of me, obviously. So can I observe that fear without the division of the observer and the observed? Do you understand? Are we following each other? Please do follow. Can I observe that fear without the division that thought has created between that entity that says, I must face fear? Just to observe fear without that division. Is that possible? See, our conditioning, our training, our education, our religious ambitions all point out that the two are separate. The me is different from that which is not me. All right? So we never recognize or accept the fact violence is not separate from me. I think that may be one of the factors why we are not able to be free of fear. Because we are always operating on fear. Right? We're always saying to ourselves, I must get rid of it. What am I to do with it? Is there a way of all the rationalization inquiry as though fear is something separate from the inquirer, from the person who inquires into fear? All right, can we go on? Is this clear? Huh? So can we observe fear without that division? That is, the word fear is not fear. And also see whether the word creates the fear. The word communist, for many people, is a frightening word. So can we look at that thing called fear without the word and also find out if the word is creating the fear? Are we in this together? Then is there another factor which is not mere observation, but bringing or having energy which will dissipate that fear? Having such tremendous energy that fear doesn't exist. You understand? Is fear a matter of lack of energy, lack of attention, and if it is a lack of energy, how does one come about naturally to have this tremendous vital energy that pushes everything, fear away altogether? You understand my question? You're following each other? All right, please help me. Are we together? Do we understand it so far? So, that may be the factor that will dissipate, or that energy will have no sense of fear. You see, most of us dissipate our energy in constant occupation with something or other. Constant occupation if you're a housewife, if you're a businessman, if you're a scientist, if you're, doesn't matter, careerist, you're always occupied. And such occupation may be, and is, I think, a dissipation of energy. Like a man who is perpetually occupied about meditation. Perpetually occupied with concern about whether there is God. Or, various forms of occupation. Is not such occupation which is constantly thinking about it, worrying about it, concerned about it, is that not waste of energy? If one is afraid and say, I must not be afraid, what am I to do, and so on, which is another kind of occupation. And that may be one of the factors of the lack of energy. It's only a mind that free from occupation of any kind that has tremendous energy. That may be one of the factors that may dissipate fear. And also, another factor is time. Time is fear. I wonder if you understand all this. Time, which is an interval between what is and what should be. Time between now and the end. We explained that the other day, so I don't want to go into it too much. But you can see what great part time plays in our life. Learning of a language requires time. Learning about any technical subject requires time. And we also accept time in the psychological world, in the area why the psyche functions. That is the area of where thought is constructing, building, changing, operating, reasoning, doubt. You follow, all that is the area of time also. When one says, I am afraid, but I will not be afraid, that the future is time. So, I will be, but I am not, but I will be, may be the root of fear. I wonder if you understand this. Right? Or is there a totally different factor at all? That's we have inquired. Facing fear, actually observing it consciously, sensitively aware, and without any choice, without any direction, just to watch it. And we said also, the watching is important. How you watch, how you observe. If you are an outsider, unobserving, then you maintain the duality and then conflict arises. Right? Yeah. And the other is, time is a factor of fear. And is there an energy that has no fear whatsoever? Wonderful. Are we coming together somewhere? Or is there an energy that sees fear and has completely free of it immediately? I wonder if you understand all this. So, also, there is the unconscious fears. The racial fears that was said, one has inherited from time beyond time. Right? The fears of our past generations, which one has inherited and which are dormant. Can all these dormant, silent, hidden fears be revealed completely, not go step by step, one fear after the other? You understand? It's possible only to reveal all the dormant fears, fears that have never been observed, never even come to the surface. Can all that be totally awakened? And in the very awakening of it is the ending of it. I wonder if you follow all this. Are we moving together, or am I walking a lonely path? You see, one of our misfortunes is that we are so clever in investigating, analyzing. We never see things immediately as a whole. A holistic perception of all fear. Please don't go to sleep, just follow each other. That is, can we see psychologically the whole operation of fear, in which, in the very observation of that, try observing wholly, completely, absolutely, the dormant fears will inevitably come out and observe. Are we understanding each other? See, most of us are concerned with trimming fear, like you trim trees, branch. So most of us want to trim fear. And we think that's good enough. But we never challenge ourselves whether it's possible to be completely free of fear. One may have done things wrong in the past. That also brings fear. Look at it, face it. You follow? See, most of us do not demand of ourselves to be free. To be free of these burdens which we have inherited from time past, fear and so on. To say, can my brain be ever free of fear? And questioning it, asking, demanding it. That needs certain persistency. Certain sense of immediacy. But we are not like that at all. Has the question been answered? Or still waiting for it to be answered? I think we have energy to meet this. Holistically, see the whole movement of fear, time, the negligence, our laziness, our acceptance of fear as part of life. All that implies a certain inertia. We don't meet this thing completely. So we're always living with it. Is it enough? Can we go on with our questions?